Welcome back to my channel. This is my first video in my new apartment. So I just wanted to say, hey you guys, what's up? Kind of do like a chit chat makeup video. I know my hair is looking hella cray right now, but I have my flat iron and I'm gonna fix it in a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on my makeup. I haven't done my makeup in so long. I took a break because where's my yeah, so I haven't done my makeup in so long because I took a break because I just didn't want to come off vain, you know what I mean? And being a Christian person, I didn't want God to think that I was vain, you know? And in times like these, it's important for us to just really define where we stand with God, and to show God, like, listen, I'm on your team. Like, I don't want to be on anyone else's team. You're who I stand for. So I was just like, you know, I wonder if God is confused about me. Like, I wonder if he thinks I am a lukewarm Christian and not like hot and on fire. And I was just like, man, like, I don't even really know for real. Like, I don't know, you know? So I was just like, I'm gonna take a break from makeup to show God that, you know, I like doing this because it's fun, it's creative, but makeup, it really doesn't define me. I don't really do it to like look good. It's just fun for me. I do like other types of like fun artistry types of like stuff. I write, I like to paint, I like to draw. Like, ever since I was little, like, I've loved to just like, you know, just write and just do other forms of creative stuff. So just like, it's only makeup for me. It's really, I just view it as art, and it's fun and creating different looks. So I was just like, I wonder if God knows, like, you know, I never want God to be like on the fence about me. So that was e.l.f. I just used to fill my eyebrows in with. I don't know if I'm gonna use a matte lipstick, so I'm just gonna put some chapstick on. For someone that just took like months off of makeup, my skin doesn't look any better. Like, oh yeah, I can tell, you know, her face has been looking good. Nope. I don't even have any primer sitting out, so don't judge me, but we're just putting the foundation on with no primer, okay? Should I do eyes? No. Okay, this is the Dream Mousse Maybelline. It's okay. It could definitely like be better. It's maybe too much. I don't know. I haven't put makeup on in a while. I feel like I forgot everything. But yeah. So what else do I want to talk about? Okay, I want to talk about the different directions that life completely just takes you in. In April, if you asked me if this is where my life would have been, I would have told you no way in hell this is where I would be. I would probably have been really disappointed and offended if you told me that this is where my life would be at this point. But you know, one thing, well, let me say this first, is that my life has completely taken like another direction within the last 2 years, I would say. And right when I think that the plot twists in my life are over, there comes another one. And honestly, I'm not the type of person that's good with dealing with changes in life. I wouldn't say I'm a control freak, but I just like to know what's going to happen, and I like to know that what I plan is gonna work out. And there's such like a security in that for me, just planning and just knowing that it's gonna turn out the way that I plan it. Like, I don't know if some of you guys can relate, but when you just plan something and you're like, all right, this is how it's supposed to go, you know, you don't expect like the crazy twists and turns that you end up getting out of life. Like, nobody expects that, nobody wants that, you know. I don't know, I mean, do you guys like twists and turns after you plan something? I don't know, let me know. But it's not for me, like, it's not. And I didn't know how to deal with it, and I was struggling for such a long time because I don't know how to deal with like plot twist. And I was just like, my #1 goal was tarnished. My #1 short-term goal was tarnished. The short-term goal that I've been working on for like 4 years now. And I was just like, bruh, why? You know? And every single time something happens, I'm always just like, I'm not gonna leave God on this one. He had my back, you know. Every time something happens and I you know, question him, or I don't trust him, and he works it out for me in the end, I feel stupid because I should have trusted him in the first place. And this time I was just like, the next time I'm not gonna leave God, I'm gonna continue to just understand why he allows certain stuff to happen and blah blah blah. Literally, this time around, it was just like a struggle to keep God in my life. I so desperately wanted to question him. I so desperately just like, God doesn't care about me. Like, he doesn't care about me because he lets this stuff happen to me. He knows that this is what I wanted. He knows, like, you know, just all this different stuff that I wanted, and he let Satan come for me. He let, you know, bad things happen. I won't say that I left God, but like, you know, I definitely could have been stronger, but I probably did better than I ever expected to do under the circumstances. Yeah, so that happened. It's crazy because my goal has always been not to leave God when things get bad, not to just, you know, bounce as soon as things get hard and just, you know, be like, God, I can't do this. It's too hard to just keep God with me under all circumstances. Just trust him. You know, that's all it really boiled down to. So you gotta love God in the dark days and in the bright days. You gotta trust him even when you don't see any type of way that this could work out. So that's what I tried. It was not easy. Prayed, and I was just like, God, just help me understand. I learned the term fervent praying because I never knew it before. Fervent praying, in my opinion, is just like strong, enthusiastic prayer that leads, like, you might end up in tears, you might end up shaking, you might end up with like that tingly feeling. But I ended up like doing a lot of fervent praying during the time, And when I tell you guys, like, not trusting God is dangerous. Like, it's physically unhealthy, because then you start to worry a lot. And literally this summer I got so stressed out I developed tension headaches. And I feel like the term tension headache is a bit of an understatement, because those headaches felt like someone was like kicking me in the head. Like, it was horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. Like, it was horrible. And then when I get there, I didn't know what it was. They were just like, tension headaches are a result of stress. And when I tell you guys, like, stress levels were high, it was real, you know. But I was like, you know what, I have to learn to trust in God more, because it was not okay, because I was physically getting sick. I don't know if this was the right powder to put on myself. You gotta lean on God, like, because these problems in the world, our stresses, it's too much for us as human beings to even think about dealing with on our own. Yeah, so I really had to just like humble myself and let go and I would definitely say there's definitely been some frustrations, and I definitely look and be like, God, I could have been 5 steps ahead by now had it worked out the way I wanted it to. And I have to trust that this is better than the path that I would have been on, even though I can't see why. You know, God sees why, and he's just like, trust me, this is where you want to be. Every struggle that you go through is meant for your personal growth. And I had to learn that the hard way, and I just feel like sharing that, because sometimes our pride gets in the way of like us being able to share testimonies with other people. And my testimony is I was completely knocked off track, and God was just like, no, you need to be on something different than what you have been planning. And I don't understand why. You know, there's been frustrations, but there's been a couple of good things as well so far. And I just have to wonder what God's plan is. But even if I never know, even if it's never revealed to me, I still trust God. Always provides, and he is never too late, and he's never too early. Everything is always on time with him. And I remember my pastor saying, went to church, my pastor was like, God is an 11:59 God. And that really moved me, and I really thought about that, and I was like, that's so true. Right when you think you're never about to get that job, right when you think you're never gonna meet the right friends, you're never gonna have the right significant other, right when you think that there's no possible way, up there goes God. And honestly, relinquishing everything over to God. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, oh, I've mastered it, because I haven't. You know, life is life, it's hard, but I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I've mastered everything. So what I want to say is, all the little frustrations that happen is not God, it's Lucifer trying to get us to not trust God's plan anymore. And personally, I am fighting my hardest to not fall for it, and I hope that you guys don't either. So I hope that this helps someone. So if you want to see more videos like this, please thumbs up this video, please subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day, you guys, and I'll see you. Bye.